What is this game that I got? Oh! Never mind, existence is suffering. I'm dead inside. So since I didn't make a video yesterday, it turns out that there was I actually have no idea what's going on with like E3 and shit. Like I tried looking at the schedule and it said some shit like, this is happening on June 14th. And then I click over like onto the streams and everything. And there was like 3 or 4 streams or 2 streams or something like that just going on. And it tells me at this certain time, this game is going to be on. And then once that time rolled around, that game wasn't the game that's actually on the entire list, the entire schedule. That game that they were showcasing right there in that moment wasn't even on the schedule. Like it literally was the most confusing thing I've ever tried to figure out in my life. I thought something as simple as reading a schedule would be, well, simple. Apparently not, so I completely missed the Infinite Warfare, like, main reveal or whatever. I mean, campaign gameplay has it's like nowhere near what multiplayer gameplay looks like at all. Guns act differently, they even look different sometimes. You can't exactly measure the damage that any of the guns do because all the computers just die immediately. You can just never really tell. Bro, is this guy, like, straight hiding here?
Oh my god.
Dude, no, he's hiding there, you fucking idiot! God, dude, it's right there! Fuck this kid. Dodge that, asshole. This dude was straight hiding there, all the way in the back with hardline on. So with me missing all, you know, the gameplay reveal and all this other stuff, I missed a lot of, I guess, like, key information. So, you know, obviously I went on YouTube and we got the boys, T-Mart and Ali A uploading the video, just basically just re-uploading the shit that everybody else saw. So I watched it through and the only thing that I thought was like, so, I don't know. There's like a million things that have happened in campaign missions, like across all Call of Duties, that you were like never even close to being able to actually do in multiplayer, and vice versa, actually. And I mean, not to say, you know, nitpick at it, but I mean, I didn't technically see any boost jumps, right? I'm just being hopeful. I mean, obviously in the, like, the reveal trailer itself before the whole E3 and everything like that, you clearly saw people like boost jumping and shit like that, so I mean. And they even confirmed that it's really similar to the Black Ops 3 movement system, so I'm trying to be a light in the dark. Okay? From what I'm seeing, just watching everything, it literally just seems like it's going to be another Black Ops 3. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I probably am. But just my take on it and hearing about, you know, what the movement system's actually going to be, I think the multiplayer is going to be just like Black Ops 3. A lot of people are asking me what I thought of it and all this other shit. It's whatever. It's Call of Duty. It's changed now. I mean, probably the next one won't be. But I've said it like this a million times. Like, I can see people all the time, you know, blaming them and stuff. Like, oh, we don't want change in Call of Duty and all this other shit. And there's like the big backlash and all that other stuff, right? Hashtag RipCon and all that other stuff. It's not like Infinity Ward actually knew that we hate this, because by the time they had figured out that we didn't want this kind of shit, they were already working on a game. So it's not like they could have just scrapped the entire, like, all the months of work that they put into it just because, oh man, we see that Advanced Warfare isn't doing too hot. Black Ops 3 is doing a little bit better, but they can't just scrap it, you know? They already started. The concept, the beginning design, just everything. So they probably knew they were gonna bite the bullet just this entire time working on a game, and I can't imagine working on a game where I know everybody hates it before it's even out. Because what was the last game they made? Ghosts, right? That didn't do that well either, so it's just kind of like probably the nail in the coffin for Infinity Ward here. I feel so fucking bad. I feel like the only song these guys hear whenever they're just in their offices just working on the game and shit and throwing around their ideas, I just imagine a small little radio in the corner of the room just playing Hello Darkness, my old friend. That's all I can imagine, because they know, especially after the reveal trailer went up, this is all for nothing. It's fucking over. After watching the gameplay, honestly, I didn't really think it was that bad. Like, I don't think it's the worst fucking game on planet Earth. I haven't played the game yet. I always say every single year, you know, give the game a chance, because you're never gonna enjoy anything unless you give it a try. Like, never in my life would I have discovered the deliciousness that is cheesecake, because the sound of just cheese and cake just sounds disgusting, at least to me anyway. Then I tried it, and it was delicious. One of my favorite snacks in the world. But because I actually gave it a chance, it turned out to be one of my favorites. Now, is this game gonna be good as cheesecake? Probably no, actually nothing is as good as cheesecake. And I mean, equally, as much as you can give something an opportunity, you could also just say, fuck it, the game sucks dick before you even try it. So, I mean, do what you want. I mean, it's not really affecting other people unless you're just, you know, in the comment section talking shit, which is, actually, that's what a lot of people are doing. So it is affecting people. You say the game sucks dick, this guy says he likes the game, you don't play the game, he plays the game. It's simple, there we go. The circle of life. Do I think the game looks bad? No, it doesn't look bad. Do I think it's gonna last a year? Probably not. I mean, just from the initial hate, like other games that got like a good launch, or at least a decent launch, haven't even lasted like the entire year. And I mean last the entire year as in like before people went back multi-COD. Those games had fine launches and they didn't last the entire year. Now with a game that doesn't have a good launch, or even actually not even a launch, a reveal, and it's already talked down this far, I can't see it happening. I mean, if this game comes out and it's the best fucking Call of Duty ever made on planet Earth, it's gonna be hilarious. A lot of people have been asking, am I getting Battlefield 1? Yep, probably gonna get it for PC. Don't know if I'm gonna make videos on it, but I'm definitely gonna play it.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that only likes winning and he doesn't care how he does it. Same with Apex and all of them. They're just, they care about too much winning, because otherwise they'll lose their reputation, blah blah blah. They don't have fun playing the game.
I can trick shot. This dude really just said everybody in FaZe is afraid to ruin their reputation by losing free-for-all games. I can't trick shot for shit. That's all it is. I just can't trick shot for shit. That's why I kill last. I can't. I also just realized the camera was zoomed out really far. Might be able to notice a little bit more right here now. Ended up buying a new power supply because something happens with my computer. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is it's a power supply now, so I'm hoping that it's just gonna work. I'm not even gonna bother explaining everything that's happening with it right now, because last time I talked about computer problems, I had a whole mess of people like messaging me and telling me it was this problem and it was that problem, and I had like 30 different people telling me it was 10 different things. And I mean, if I'm gonna be buying 10 different kinds of parts, I might as well just build an entirely new computer. So I'm gonna try this and just hope it works. So if this is the last video you ever see of me, it's because my computer's broken and it's my fault. I fucked it all up.